I'm David Marshall. I'm from South Africa and I've been living in Brunei for 10 years. I studied for a PhD at Rhodes University in Grahamstown, and my work involved studies of marine organisms and rocky shore organisms. Following my PhD, I worked as a research scientist at the University of Cape Town, and I spent up to 10 years working on small arthropods, particularly in the Antarctic regions. So it's been a great pleasure to come and work in Brunei in this tropical regions. Having experienced what happens in the Antarctic, I can now have had the opportunity to work and get a feel of tropical marine organisms. I'd like to tell you about the research that I'm doing in Brunei. For a number of years I've been looking at climate warming of marine animals and other aspects of climate change. We've been looking at, with a group of students, we've been looking at the effects of acidification on animals. Ocean acidification is likely to become a major problem in the future. And our model animals are these snails, which occur in the estuaries in Brunei, in the Brunei estuaries. What we do is we've been bringing snails back and trying to determine their tolerance of exposure to acidic conditions. And you could. Okay, so these snails, which are found in the Brunei estuary, are our model organisms for looking at the effects of acidification. And you can see the snails show different amounts of dissolution, dissolving of the shell. This snail over here experiences a high acid in the water, and this one shows less acid in the water. And you can see that the shell here is much more dissolved away and not as ridged as the one that experiences less acidic conditions. So we're involved in a broad project involving around 8 nations in Southeast Asia. It's led by a group at the University of Hong Kong, which is monitoring the temperature within animals on rocky shores, within organisms. And this is a robolimpid, so it is a small snail which we can lure onto the shoreline. It's got a few sensors there, and at any time one can go and download the temperature that this animal, which is a mimic of a Rell snail, experiences on the shoreline. My time at UBD has been very enjoyable. Some of the best moments have been working with the students who have been very kind and helpful and astute. I've enjoyed the research a lot while I've been in Brunei. Also, just living in Brunei and working in this environment, it is unique. It offers some fantastic experience of tropical environments, which you can get in very few places around the world. With a very high biodiversity, Brunei offers many possibilities for the kind of work that I do to explore climate warming and global change on marine animals. UBD has a vision of becoming one of the top universities in Asia, and I think this is achievable, and it has been shown to be so recently with a lot of effort going into research initiatives to change the university profile and the research profile at the university.